Good morning. It is 9:22 a.m. Wednesday, June the 12th. Welcome to Grandma Walk for Weight Loss number 6. God willing, we will have completed a whole 7 days tomorrow. God willing, in Jesus' name. Grandma, do you feel like you've lost weight? Yep. And something else I've been doing while doing this hold on. Let me take off my glasses. Put on my Dollar Tree sunglasses. And ooh, interesting. Okay, hold on. The sun is bright today. Hold on, let me trying to see. Goodness gracious, is that sun ever bright? Not complaining about it. Okay, there we go. So I will preface this with saying, whenever you decide to make a change in your exercise habits or begin exercising, you decide you're going to change your diet, check with your physician. He knows the medications that you're on if you are on medications, okay? So you want to check with him, and here comes an oldie but a goodie. I got to try to catch this thing. Okay. Here comes an oldie but a goodie, my friend. Get ready. Get ready. Nice car. There it is. I had to catch that oldie but goodie. Okay. I'm just waiting for Grandma to move. So I'm doing something some of you may have heard about. It's called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. Again, disclaimer, check with your doctor before you do anything, before you eat anything different, any different kind of foods, even fruits, even natural things. What is intermittent fasting? That means you pick a time of the day, at least for me, it's the way I do it. It's only been about doing this for about 3-4 days, where you start to eat, and then you pick a time of the day that you stop. So you say, okay, I'm going to start with a breakfast or my first meal or my one meal of the day, whatever way you're going to do it. You say, okay, I'm going to have my first meal at 10:30 a.m. We'll just make up the times. Y'all, excuse me. So you make up the time. You say, okay, what did I just say? I'm going to start eating at, my first meal of the day will be at 10 a.m. Let's just make up a time, right? You say, all right, I'm going to eat whatever I'm going to eat. I'm going to watch my portions. If you're going to watch the portions, you're going to have the portions be a little bit smaller. You're going to replace, we've discussed on this channel before, replacing, i.e., I want a piece of chocolate cake. I'm going to have some Jell-O dark chocolate pudding instead of a piece of chocolate cake. I'm going to get the chocolate taste, the bit of the satisfaction of the sweet, but I'm going to slowly replace. What I used to do when I was in North Carolina is I was walking, I was doing sit-ups and push-ups, and I was replacing. And then one day on the weekend, or any day during the week, pick a day, eat whatever I want. Pizza, fried this, fried that, French fries, whatever. Once a week. The rest of the week, behave. And that's what I was doing And that is what I'm trying to get back to. So I start eating, for me, probably about 11 o'clock, because I get up late or I'm doing things, 11 o'clock or whatever. I try to stop eating by 8 o'clock, by 8 p.m. If I do break it and I want to eat something, I'll have some olives, green olives, a little piece of cheese, some yogurt. Like last night, it was a little bit after the time. I had some vanilla yogurt. Everybody and their cousin is coming. Everybody, me, mom, my cousin, my grandma, Uncle Fern. Everybody's coming by this morning. So yeah, so I'll give the example. Yesterday, I'll just tell you what I did. Yesterday, I was with y'all in the morning. We did our walk. And then after the walk, I was drinking water. And I had some non-caffeinated, like orange tea, cherry tea, strawberry tea, the teas that I showed you that I got in the hall one day. Tea for me kind of settles your stomach, stops the hunger pangs. Now, this is just a personal choice. And then about 11 o'clock, I had 2 slices of deli turkey, 2 slices of deli turkey on 1 slice of regular bread. The, what's that bread called? The Hawaiian bread that I have, the really big pieces. I had 1 slice of bread, 2 pieces of turkey, about a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Let's see, tablespoon. And then I had a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese. You know that little block that I have? I shaved off a little cheese. So basically, it's like having a full sandwich with 1 piece of bread. Bread. I'm gonna have to go back to the bread I used to. Either Ezekiel bread or flat bread. Ezekiel bread or flat bread. Now that's just me. Bread is okay. I have rolls. So on the day that I pick, my naughty day, whatever, the regular eat food day, eat a Thanksgiving meal day, the one day during the week, I'll have my chicken, spaghetti, anything that I want to have. So I did that. I had that. Did I have any olives with that? I might have put some green olives and a slice. Oh, and I put 2 slices of tomato on there. So it was 2 slices, deli slices of turkey on 1 slice of bread, tablespoon of mayonnaise, what equates to about a half a slice of cheese, 1 slice of tomato, and I ate that. And then on the side, I think I had about 7 olives, Olives, olives. To drink, I stopped with the coffee. Coffee's tearing me up. And then I believe I had water with that, right? So then a whole bunch of hours passed or whatever. So at 6 o'clock, I did that at 11. And then I was outside doing a few little things. Then I was visiting your live streams. and Dan at, what time was it? 6:30 or so? About 6-ish? Or was that before 8? Anyway, before the 8 p.m. deadline of not eating, I had, what did I do? I can't remember what I did. I have to write this stuff down. Oh, I know what I did. I had 2 pieces of turkey, again, deli turkey. I put those in my pan. Some collard greens, about a 3/4 of a cup of collard greens. Good morning. 1 cup. Good morning. 1 cup 3/4 of a cup of collard greens, about a cup of Bush's baked beans, 2 slices of turkey, and some cheese. And I put that in a skillet. I let that heat up. And did I have any olives? No, and that's what I had. And then I couldn't make it. I was trying to make it. So I say, okay, I'm hungry. So I had a cup of vanilla yogurt with some blueberries. I forget, what are those raspberries? The bumpy looking berries? Half a banana. And that was it. And then just water or tea. That's how I've been eating. You can eat whatever you want. It's up to you, but... So now, we'll come home, have some water, have a cup of tea, whether it's ginger lemon tea or a fruit tea. And it's something I had to do, but I can't remember what that was. So I try to stop eating at 6 p.m. or 8 o'clock. Hello, Mr. Crow. And then, that's why it's called a breakfast. Break fast. Do you get it? Breakfast. B-R-E-A-K is the word break. F-A-S-T is fast. Break fast. So my break fast, if you will, occurs at about 11 a.m. Sometimes I wait a little bit later till I feel really hungry, you know? But I'll tell you what, my stomach is a little bit smaller. I can feel that. Okay. See, I eat twice a day. The breaking of the fast or break fast, 10 or 11. Dinner between 10 and 8 p.m. The other thing that is doing for me, like I said, check with your doctor. I've said that already. I'm covered. I said that already twice before doing anything different with your body as far as movement and with the food or the things you put inside your body. Talk to your doctor first. So it's a combination of things. I had to rein in my eating habits, and then I have to move. That's the only way. And it's free to do. Walking or swimming, if you go to the YMCA, or just moving, gardening, whatever. Driving over to your favorite park and walking around near the water or whatever. And this is why we're getting an exercise bike, God willing, next month or the end of this month. Excuse me. We slept good last night. We had terrible nights for a couple, 2-3 nights, but we slept good last night. These are the things that I'm choosing to do. You know how old I am. I'll be 65 years old. This is the granny walk. Granny walk number 6. I'm the granny, and we're walking. Are we running? Are we jogging? No, I can't do that. If I were to start jogging, even if I worked up to it, my knees, no. See, I preserve my body. What do you mean by that? I preserve my... Now, this is an old woman talking. I'm not 30 years old. I'm not 40. I'm not 27. I'm not 50. I'm 64. So, age-appropriate exercise. There's some that can do it. There's some older people my age or older that can do that. I can't do that. I just can't do it. So I'm doing what I can with the limitations, i.e. what my body will allow me to do. I'm doing what my body will allow me to do. And you see it? You see that? We always stop and have a little flower or nature moment. This is a beautiful pine tree. Oh yeah. So your body's gonna tell you. Oh, good mercy. Your body's gonna tell you what you can do. Many years ago, I told you the story about how I went to the exercise class and I bent forward in the middle of the class and I couldn't get up, right? My body tells me now, because of that happened, the sacroiliac muscle on the lower part there, you don't, I know my limitations. If I'm lifting something extremely heavy, like yesterday or the day before yesterday, let me introduce you. We're going down a different street. Hello. Hello, baby. Yes, my darling. Hello, baby. Yes. They're doing their job. Oh, came right to the edge of the fence to give me a piece of his mind. Oh, we got a lot of yappers. We're going down a different street today. And those dogs, I know who those dogs are. I don't know their names. But those little dogs. When I failed last year and I was exercise walking, I walked for a little bit. Remember that? And then I stopped. I don't want to walk no more. I stopped. Well, that's how I know them dogs. We go way back. We're doing the wheelbarrow walk. You remember we used to come this way? Oh yes, indeed. So yeah, that is. I have to come over here under the shadow of the tree because that sun will block the phone. So yeah, so I'm doing a combination of things. I'm doing the intermittent fasting that I used to do. See, they used to call it that. They come up with a new fancy name for something. There's nothing new under the sun. Now it's intermittent fasting. Fast for 12 hours. Fast for 8 hours. Honey, when I was in North Carolina, right? You remember I was in my 50s, 56 years old? I've been doing intermittent fasting, but it wasn't called intermittent fasting. And before me in 1950, somebody else was doing it, and it was not called intermittent fasting. It's called you stop eating at a certain time. You start eating at a certain time. You start eating at a certain time, right? And you stop eating at a certain time every single day. And the portions are a tiny bit smaller, and then you move somehow. The weight loss formula is very simple. Why do some people think it's difficult? Because they don't want to. I just talk about me. I don't want to do it. I want to eat what I want to eat. I want to eat me a big ass piece of pie. Not one piece, two. I want to be up at 1 o'clock in the morning watching TV or something and eat 3 pieces of pie. I could do that. But I'll be looking like I'm 9 months pregnant. But yeah. Because I don't want to walk. I don't want to do sit-ups. I don't want to do this and that. Well, then you just deal. I'm just putting this on me, not on anybody that's looking at me or listening to me. Just me. Then I got to deal with the repercussions or the result. If I want to stuff my face with a half a pie. If I want to, just a moment. There's a gentleman working in the yard and he's talking on his Bluetooth. Hold on. That's the reality. See, I'm just telling it like it is for me. I'm all confessional, and maybe that hurts me. I don't care. But if I can help you by kind of embarrassing myself about my food eating habits, maybe I can help somebody. Hey, that's me. I do just like Lynn. I do this, whatever. And this is what she's doing. Is she getting any results? Well, she's just slow walking and eating a little less. Heck, maybe I could just eat. Maybe I could try it a little bit after talking to my doctor. You know? I don't see what the big deal is if people want to be all secretive about things. You all slim. What do? Yeah, inquiring people like me with a big belly would like to know, what are you doing? You're all nice and skinny. What are you doing? Can you give us a secret? Can you give us a hint? You're old like me, but you're skinny and I'm not. I know some of it is DNA, but some people do things, but they just don't talk about it. I'm out here just doing it, showing you. It doesn't make me better than anybody. No, it don't. I don't know what else to do. Shoot, when your stomach starts hurting and you know you're eating too much or whatever that is, I'm pointing to me now. Your stomach starts growling and hurting and stuff like that. You're throwing anything and everything in there because you're depressed. What do you think gonna happen? I got a stomach ache. Gee, I wonder why, Lynn. But anyways, yeah, your face. It see, for me, once I tell myself I'm going to do something, once I get sick of turning to the side and my stomach is sticking out further than my boobs, once I just you just get taken to a point, and you're taken to the point and you face the reality of yourself, your age, and your body, and what you like and what you don't. You're taken and driven to a point. You say, you know what? I'm sick of this. Some of us have to some of us, or just me, I got to be taken all the way to the point. And it's got a weird personality, I guess. I got to be taken to the point where the pants don't fit. And then I got to look at, and I know what I did. I did, not you, not my son, me. It's like when you watch the TV show. Remember the TV show? You still have reruns. I don't know. I don't think there's any new ones. My 600-pound life, right? My 600-pound life. They're eating and eating and eating and eating. The food is a drug. They're getting high off the food. So then they have enablers. 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 The enablers bring them all the extra stuff. They'll cry and emotionally manipulate them until they get what they want. I want, you just ate. I don't care. Give me 14 cheeseburgers. I gotta have me some fries. I gotta have some. And they emotionally beat them up until they give in. And then they're carting this person around, they're carting the person around, and the person's emotionally broken and filling the brokenness by shoveling food in their mouth. That's what that is. I know it because that's how I am. That's how I am. I'm depressed. You know what I want? I want a piece of cake. I want a cup of ice cream. Let me see, a Mounds candy bar, the coconut with dark chocolate. I want that. That makes me feel better. Meanwhile, it's making where I can't fit my pants. So I gotta make a choice. And that's hard to do. That is hard to do, to put the cupcake down. That's hard to do, to stop putting the extra sloppy sauce and junk all over everything. That's hard to do, because I want all them flavors and I want it greasy and, I'm just talking about me. I ain't talking about nobody else but myself. Believe it or not, in the time I've been talking, we have made it to the church. We have made it to the church. The reason why I'm bending down like that is because the sun is right over me, and it kind of, you can't see. We're in the church parking lot. But what we're going to do is something a little bit different. We're going to continue down the street, because after 6 days of walking, glory to the Most High. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? This church has been here before I got here. Normally we stop here and we walk back. We're not going to do that today because my stomach feels smaller and I feel more energetic. I haven't even had anything, not even a cup of tea, but by golly, I know I feel better. So we'll take a few more steps. See, getting over, hold on. I hope you don't mind me I know I'm reaching somebody. Somebody's really listening to me because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of whatever that is that you're dealing with. I got to get over to the shade because the sun blocks the phone to where I can't see to press the right button to turn this around. There we go. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Well, yeah. That's my struggle. If you want to, and I'm not even going to call that. I rebuke that right there because I'm not going to put a name on myself. Oh, I'm struggling. No. Why would I do that? Why would I put out into the air, I'm struggling with this? No. I have a temporary situation that I'm dealing with. I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And most people that are struggling with that, I don't want to say struggle, they're temporarily dealing and they're overweight and they want to lose weight. They know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They know. They just don't want to. Just like me, they love that. I just talk about me. I love that food. I love that grease. I love. But that grease and all that comes with it, them fried Oreos and all that comes with it, when you get old like me, your body's not going to be able to tolerate that. It can tolerate it when you're 30, 40, maybe 50. But slide over here with me in your 60s and eat yourself some fried Oreos and an order of a fried chicken and then go ahead and get your hot sauce and the other sauces you put all over the French fries and eat that. And then when you're done eating that, have a few drinks. And then when you're done having the few drinks, it's 10 o'clock at night, have a big old piece of pie, and then have some ice cream on top and some chocolate sauce. And then it's about 10:30, you're done eating, go to bed on it. Go to bed on it and tell me what your stomach tells you in the morning. See, that's the way I can eat like that easy. That's how I used to eat. Yep, I could go to McDonald's and I could go to Kentucky Fried Chicken within about 4 hours. Yep, very easily. Very easily. My big old body, I sit there and eat like a man. But then something happened. Yes, it's called you're old and you can't fit your clothes. Now that's just me. I'm not talking about anybody within the sound of my voice. I'm just telling you my story. Maybe it'll help somebody. But eventually, you just wake up one day, at least I did. I'm just talking about me now. I ain't dragging anybody in the chat or anybody looking at me in a video into this. But eventually, you just wake up. I just woke up. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. That's what I did. Now, you're being my Dr. Phil right now. My Dr. Phyllis. I'm tired of this. You know, you get to whatever that, I'm tired of this. Excuse me. No, yes, indeed. You get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. Again, forgive me for repeating myself, but I'm sick and tired of turning to the side in my almost full-length mirror in the bathroom and seeing my belly stick out further than my chest. I'm tired of looking at it. See, now that's just me. That's just me. My friends, I'm sorry I didn't yip yapping so much, but it's called Grandma. This is number 6, Grandma Walk for weight loss. And part of the weight loss, usually for me, I gotta have the combination. This is just my body, my DNA, and my age. I have to have the combination in order to do something about myself. The combination is move around somehow, and the intermittent eating, intermittent fasting, whatever you want to call it. You pick the time you start eating, you pick the time you stop. Basically, you're trying not to eat and just go to sleep. You're going to eat your last meal and you're not going to bed for another 2-3 hours, you see. You're not sleeping on a Thanksgiving size meal. See? Break your fast. Break fast. You're breaking your fast. I'm not breaking my fast till I get home and I don't feel hungry right now. I ain't starving myself. I would never do that. I tried that years ago, like an idiot, in my early 30s. I was trying to be skinny for this particular man that could give two cares. It was kind of emotion. He emotionally manipulated me. Like he would compliment me a little bit or whatever. It's kind of like the carrot before the horse, where the man's kind of telling you you are all right and you want him to compliment you more. And so you go into hyperactivity of trying to be skinny to measure up to maybe his ex-wife or whoever that is. And you're half starving yourself, trying to look like something that you're not supposed to look like. You know, you're hoping that if you do a certain set thing, he'll be pleased and compliment you or whatever. I'm pointing to me. That's an ignorant 30-year-old or 29-year-old. That's an ignorant person. If you're gonna, after you check with your doctor, after you check with your physician, if you're gonna make changes in your physical activity or even natural herbs or food, whatever you put in your body, you're doing that for yourself. Because that's your body that's doing it. That's the body that's eating that. That's the body that's moving in whatever way it selects to move, walking or swimming. So you do that for you, honey. Do you see a husband walking with me? I'm doing this for myself. Doesn't mean I'm being egotistical. How can an old, wrinkly old woman be egotistical, please? I don't know how. I'm just being myself. Yeah. I don't know how far we're going to get, but can we take a moment? You know how we take a flower moment, right? I've been doing these flower moments in my walk and talks 6, 7 years ago. I was walking with all of you. You remember, some of you that have been with me for 10 years, remember. We call it walk and talk. And there's other channels that say walk and talk. But I've been doing this for years. And we always stop and have a flower moment if we can, if there's a flower to be had. Yep. You just face the reality. I'm walking by the school now. Hold on. Can I do it? Walking by the school. Okay. Excuse me. But yeah, I haven't even had a glass. I didn't feel like, I just felt like all energized. I feel all energized. So I said, you know what? Let's go. Quite a bit of people working on their lawns. So grandma's just got to be careful. There's some folks, as I'm walking, they're working on their lawns and stuff like that. So we're having a camera at my big head. I'm protecting their privacy. A lot of older people that have owned these little homes that I'm walking by. I can do this much if I can get by the shade to see the button. See, here's the row of flowers. Yeah. Pretty. Hold on a moment. Let's help you with this. Gorgeous, aren't they? So you got these, like the sister said yesterday in the chat or in the comment, I can't remember which. She said those are bungalows. She calls the one floor houses bungalows, and that's probably right. A bungalow? I don't know. I'm all ignorant when it comes to calling things what they're supposed to be here and there. A bungalow, yeah. But there's lots of quote unquote, as she said, bungalows all over the place, and I really like that. Especially when you're older, you don't feel like climbing up and down. If you're 75 years old, you don't feel like climbing up and down the stairs. You know, sometimes what some older folks do is they have a bedroom downstairs and they had their bedroom upstairs, and the kids move out. So they switch to downstairs for the downstairs bedroom. Yeah, we're setting a record. We're probably gonna see if we can do it. We've walked way past the church. Normally we stop at the church and turn around. We're going past it today. See, it comes to a certain set point where you're just gonna go past whatever that is that's in the way. So on purpose, I'm walking past the point that I normally turn around. Oh yes, indeed. Got a breakthrough. I got a breakthrough, my friends. I got to break through. And I'm going to see, my feet are probably going to be screaming at about 2 o'clock in the morning. Why'd you walk so much? Now I'm going to give you a cramp. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Jesus, help us, Father. Thank you for visiting. I apologize for not looking at the chat. I'm kind of focusing on walking and looking around a little bit. I'm just walking by the high school right now. And then you get to the other intersection, and there's the Domino's across the street. And then you come up to the big old railroad tracks. And then you go down a little further. There's your Dollar Tree. I don't have anything with me to do anything with right now. But I can feel it right here. We're going to stop here at the school. Now we're going to turn around, okay? See? That's the thing. Went past the point. I know I'm right to the point where I'm tired. I know that I'm tired. I'm not going to force myself to go further. Then my legs and my calves are going to be like, ah! But we went past it by, I don't know how many blocks. 3, 4 blocks, 2 blocks. Every little bit helps, my beloved. I can measure the walk by how long this live stream is, because we started moving maybe a minute after the live stream. I had to lock my door and start walking. But if the live stream has been on for an hour, that's how long I've been walking, basically. We are not running. We are not sprinting. We're slow walking. It's a grandma style walk for older women, for older men. We are senior citizens, and we recognize that we have to do something. Some may not want to, and that's your prerogative. There's nobody mad at anybody because they're not doing this. And I just pray, honestly, I just pray in the name of Jesus Christ that if you're swiping by lives and you're an older person, that maybe you'll want to check with your doctor and say, Doc, I'd like to start walking by maybe 10 minutes every day. Check with your physician. See what the doc has to say. He has your medical records and everything. He knows everything physically about you. So you're going to check with him. Check with her. Check with them. All right, my friend. We have a gentleman moving out, so I just got quiet and stopped because he was holding a twin-size box spring, and he just started to go across me, so I stopped. And someone's moving out. Oh, here comes the breeze. Thank you, Father. Right on time. And I want to give you a line. If I can do this, we passed those flowers. There's the line. That's the line. This person here obviously loves roses. Whoever he, she, or they are, they love their flowers. We're passing right by the high school again. Excuse me. My friend. Ooh. Yep, everybody's at a different level. Everybody's at a different level of what they're doing. Last evening, I got to bring the phone kind of close. Last evening, Raymax Kitchen and Grill was on. Sorry for the odd angle, but Raymax Kitchen and Grill was on. He had his juice machine, his juicer, and I'm sorry for the camera angle. And he was putting in looked like Granny Smith apples, and I forget what else. He was separating the pulp or whatever. Anyways, he did juicing. And then he's got these two kind of rectangle-shaped liquid container with a little spigot in the front. So he juices everything. Then it puts the juice through the strainer. And then he puts that in the fridge. And he gets some older water bottles. He's done drinking the water. He pours the juices in there and then carries it with him to work or whatever. Oh, that's encouraging me because I'm going to start doing that. That's the next goal, my friend. Yep. I have a blender, and I can start with that. I have a blender, an old school blender, and I have the strainer, so I can cut the fruit, pineapple or whatever that is, into smaller pieces. And then blend it to chop it up, and then purify. I think there's a purify button on there, right? And then put it through the strainer that I got from the Dollar Tree, the bigger one, and we can have our juice. But I really like that. It's Tillamook. Tillamook is the brand. Tillamook. Tillamook cheese is here in Oregon. And I really like their vanilla yogurt. So I just take the vanilla yogurt and I sliced up half a banana in it last night. I got the thungries, I was hungry. And then I have frozen berries, so I put about 7 or 8 berries in with that. Well, I rinsed the frozen berries with hot water to so they wouldn't be so frozen and to clean them, And then I mixed that with my vanilla yogurt. It was and I thought I was going to eat all of it. I ate half of it. I was full. By the time I got to having the yogurt with the fruit in it, I got full. I couldn't eat no more. My friend, I don't even know what time it is. It doesn't matter. It's called retirement, thank God. It's called retirement, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, yes, indeed. Sometimes I'm thinking, I get up and I know I have to come out here. I want to, but sometimes I don't want, no, I can't listen to myself like that. There's no way around it. I got to do something. Oh, my friends, we're a ways away. How do I feel? Feel good. Tomorrow will be officially what you want to call a week. Ooh, that's free. That's free. Let me look at it. Hold on. I can't carry it. Get my card. Do I need it? That is free. And it's a table. I'm trying to determine. I don't think I need something like this. I'm looking now. I'm thinking about it. Well, I think I'll let that go. I can't think of any place in my little house that I would need it. Why would I take something because it's free? Where am I going to put that? I could put it in the living room. I'm never in the living room. My bedroom is full. I got a queen size bed in my bedroom. I can't fit that there. Now, if you put out a set of lamps, I could use a lamp. I could use an itty bitty little lamp. Other than that, that's the other thing I want to do. It's garage sale time, aka it's garage sale season, my friends. And they have them around here, and I'm going to take you to some. Oh, yes, indeed, I'm going to take you to some. If I see any cast iron skillets, a cast iron Dutch oven, basically a pan big enough to boil spaghetti in, oh, you best believe I'll be on it. Let me see, a lamp, a small lamp. Oh, yes, indeed. Love me some garage sales. Y'all like garage sales? See, I can't really see the chat. It's like dark. The sun's like right above my head. So pardon me for yip yapping. And that's the thing. There's no sun, there's no shade except for certain trees. You see it right? You see it right behind my head. That's why it's hard to, got my sunglasses in the sun behind me. I try to make I know it's just walking, but I know it's just walking, right? But I try to take you different little streets to make it a little different. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. My beloved. Feels like to me like I can kind of feel my body. Feels like I've been walking for the 44 minutes already. I don't know how I know that. You can kind of tell by how your body feels. I feel like I've been walking for 40 minutes. The other reason why I won't, besides my age and the age of my legs and my body, where I won't run, it's your knees and stuff like that. In my opinion, for me, I'm not talking about nobody but my old self. Just talk about me. This is the pace for me. Just walk slow. I'm moving. That's the thing. I am moving. See, we can't put everybody in the same bowl or the same box. I see youngsters. I see teenagers, like 18, 19 years old. I see 20-year-olds. I see 30-year-olds. They're jogging. And then last year, around this time last year, I seen two ladies my age. What were they doing? They were walking slow, just like me. See, we recognize we're limited. Yep, they had their little spandex pants on. And they had their, their jogging paraphernalia on, and the ladies were just walking. I was walking, and we kind of waved at each other, like, hey, we're kind of waving, like acknowledging, yay, other grandmas, yay. That was last year, right on this street, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Woo. I don't know, I'm thinking about trying to go down the other way tomorrow, but I don't know. Something in here says no, because it's kind of weird. I've always found that, I don't know, I always think that area there is kind of strange. I know that sounds kind of odd, but the spirit man, if you're saved, if you've accepted Jesus Christ as your Savior, your spirit man talks to you. Your spirit man tells you, no, don't go there. So it's the other side of that light down there. I feel it's kind of like it's, okay, like it's evil or something. It kind of creeps me out. Believe it or not, I don't drive that way. I don't go down that street. I've never have. If I drive down there, Tim's got to be with me. I'm serious. Tim and my pew-pew. The state of Oregon is a weird place. It's weird. I said it. Don't get mad if you're from Oregon. This place is kind of odd. To me. Why are you there? Rent's cheap. Came here to get married. It didn't work. See, when you keep doing the same thing and it don't work, don't do that. Again, you keep doing the same thing and it don't work, don't do that. See, that sounds kind of ignorant in the way that I said it, but it means the same thing as some sophisticated words put together. Oh, yes, indeed. There's a reason a lot of older men and older women are alone. They did that. Whatever that was, they say, you know something? I ain't doing that no more. I'm tired of this. I ain't doing this no more. Yep. We're in day 6 of the Grandma Walk for weight loss, my friends. Welcome in. Give Grandma a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up. We broke a record today. I think we may have walked for an hour. We chit-chat. I told you earlier how I do my I've been doing the intermittent fasting thing, whereby I start eating at 10 o'clock or so, and I stop eating between 6 and 8 p.m. If I get the overwhelming desire to eat anything, I have to have my apple, my orange, or the vanilla yogurt with some fruit tossed in. Oh, yes, indeed. Ooh, I really want some water. This car's for sale. I don't need it, but it's for sale. I'll show the side of it. I love the color. This would be a step up for me. They want $8,600. It's got 99,000 miles. It's a 2015, $8,600. Anybody got $8,600 you want to send me? I'm joking. I got a car. By God's grace. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? Look at that blue color. That's a nice car. Hold on. There you go. There you go. So, if you got $8,600, you're going to have to travel to Oregon to come look at it. Oh, okay. 8,600, that's a lot of money. But then again, well, wait a minute. $8,600, and that's a 2015? That's doggone 10 years old. Wow. You mean I can sell my little car for $8,000? See, the thing of it is, allegedly it has 99,000 miles on it. I think my car has 89,000, or is it 99,000? I forget which. I think it's 89,000. Well, heck, should I be putting my car up on the market for $8,000? Give me some money. This is what has my insurance be so low. Why is my insurance so low? I'm old and my car is old. That's how. Yeah, after a while, the old lady, I pointed at my nose. Yeah, that old woman doesn't work. She only goes to Walmart every once in a while. Yeah, well, we gotta lower that. She ain't got no social life, so yeah, if you stay home a lot and all you do is drive to pay your rent and go get food, yeah, your insurance is gonna be low. Oh, my friend, we're coming by the wheelbarrow. Hold on now. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, there's your wheelbarrow. Woo. Ooh, goodness gracious. Oh, my friends. Yeah, we're pooped. Let me turn this back around. Yeah, we're pooped. This is a little bit rough. I walked a little longer, but that's all right. I got to get used to that. Between 30, what I used to do, between 30 minutes and an hour. Your body's going to tell you in the very beginning, of course, after you talk to your doctor and he says it's all right, your body's going to allow. Your body is going to tell you in the first 3 days, if you decide that you're going to try to be walking, your body's going to tell you, no, I don't want to go no more than 10 minutes. This is the first day. You may go out for 15 minutes, and then you may go out for 15 minutes the first time, and then stop, and then skip a day, go on a Monday, skip to Wednesday, do another 15 minutes, and then you say, well, how do you feel? Okay, I'm gonna skip another day, and I'm gonna go out after that, the day after. I'm gonna go out the day after, and then you say, okay, it's Thursday, I just walked, you're gonna wake up on Friday, you know what? I think I can do it one day after the other now. And then little by little, you're gonna take an extra 5 minutes. Like that, little by little. I'm walking real slow. We're on cool down. We're on cool down, boo-boo. We're on cool, C-O-O-L, down, cool down. We're just doing the waddle. The waddle's like this. Oh, yes, indeed. Your body is going to tell you. And that's why I stopped. We got near the school. I felt I started to get the onslaught of feeling tired. Like that feeling to stop. You just feel it. I stop. I said, that's it. That's all I can do. Let me turn around and listen to my body. Let's go home. Oh, my beloved. Woo! I started thinking this morning, and this may sound kind of dumb. I said, well, here you have, according to the scriptures, you're going to have the end times. You're going to have things get kind of rough. You're going to have believers all getting together when it's an antichrist system. If it ends up that nobody gets taken away, you know, you're going to have to be in some kind of shape to be able to walk or something, you know. Those are the goofy thoughts that pass in my little acorn brain. My friend. Oh, we're almost to it. We're almost at the main intersection, my friends. Ooh. Gotta give you a different view. You can look at the trees or whatever's above my head. I know there's let me turn this. I know there's a community of us, senior citizens. They even have the hashtag senior workout. There's actually a hashtag. I think it has about 1,000 videos for whoever a senior citizen, you know, and you're 60, 65 older or whatever. You know, when we see this, I'm doing this on. Okay, hold on. First, you start hearing a lot of loud noises. We are at the intersection. You know when we pass by this, we're at the intersection. We're almost home. Thank you, Lord. It should start to get quiet. Goodness willing. Yeah, you see my feet? That's my pace. Yeah. We tired. We're cooling off. Got a nice sweat. Gonna take me a cool soapy up shower when I get home. Cause we done sweated. Oh, nice and quiet now. Nice and quiet, but because we got past the main intersection. Let's see. Okay. When you see me raise my glasses, I'm looking at the right side of my phone. Here they come. Vehicle number 1. Oh, they're coming. I can hear them. My friend. Woo. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta get on the scale. I started days ago, more than 7 days ago, because I would walk and stop and walk. We started whatever the first day of the walk was, day number 1, and I got on the scale. I weighed 189 pounds. 189. I'm 5'10". So we've been walking for 6 days, skipped a day or so, but we've had 6 exercise days, 6 walk days. The first were about, 20 minutes, half hour? Then we boosted it up to about 40 minutes or so. We're at about 45 minutes is where we're at about now. But today we went past the church. So we went past it and came back. So we worked in a big old truck is coming. We worked in a few extra steps. I'm about to do this. No, you're not going to get me this time. Okay. Yeah, I had to stop it. Man, this big old truck came by. Today is Wednesday, I do believe. Today is Wednesday, June the 12th. Wednesday, June 12th. I will find out how long I've been walking the minute I sit my blessed assurance down. We're almost there. We're almost there. Got about 5 vehicles coming. I don't know why the truck in the front's going so slow. I don't know why the truck in the front is going so doggone slow. And this is the spot we say we're going uphill. We're going uphill. Going uphill is good for your thighs and rear end, but I don't care about that. I just want to get past it. I'm sorry for all the odd angles and not looking at the chat, but I thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you for visiting. I really do. Especially coming to the Grandma channel. Oh, we're at the top. Thank you, Lord. Ooh, Grandma's tired. Oh my word. Ooh, Grandma is tired. We're going real slow now. Ooh. Let me see, it's quiet. Can I cross the street? Okay. Oh my word. Woo! Man, did we get a workout today? Everything pumping. Ooh. Oh. But old granny and her fanny needed this. Even though I feel kind of crappy right now. We needed it. Telling you. Ooh. Somebody needs to look this up for me. Talking about another subject. Talking about oil. The kind of oil you fry with and stuff like that. Oh, he's got stuff for sale. Okay. Alright. I don't want to show his license plate, but let's see. He has the corner stand. That's $10. And then that one is $40. It says handcrafted by Davis Cabinet Company, Nashville, Tennessee. Hold on. Trying to see. Now, first we had the glass table that was free. And now we got that little corner thing for $10. And allegedly that other thing's $40 because it's by some really good company that crafts things quite nicely. See, this is what I mean. The man, and show you how I'll show you how the area where I live is. The man on a major, what we would call a highway, he got his truck parked on the road, on the right? Then he's got the bed down and furniture sitting right in it. Put some signs up, put his phone number in there. Now, if I were to go back to where I used to live, and where was I? I was in, my mind's drawing a blank. I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. For about 7 years. If I, near my apartment complex, was to put that furniture out, it'd be gone in about 3 minutes, maybe a minute. It's different here. You got no sales tax. If you're used to a quiet, sedate kind of lifestyle as a senior, and you can find the right place to live, you like it nice and, fairly quiet. The kids make a lot of noise when they play, but that's called being children. My son used to yell and scream and run. That's what kids do. Other than that, find yourself a place that says senior living. Not the kind that looks like one of those places you stay in, like a senior home. Senior living, senior apartments, you see. The Lord gave me the place that I'm living in to use. The Lord gave me the place that my little rectangle. The Lord gave me that place to use. He did that. He put it in my mind about, why don't you live near old people? Because you're old. You don't want to go downtown and live where all the youngins are, where all the bars are. Why do you want to do that? So that's what I did. Excuse me. Just listen. All you're gonna hear is some dogs. Because believe it or not, even though they're far away, 3, 4 houses down, they can hear me. The one, and when one barks, the other one does. That one over there, he can hear me. And I ain't even close to his house. Oh, yes, indeed. It's peaceful. Somebody may say it's boring, but that's okay. I'll take boring any day of the week. I'll take it. Yeah, they're waiting for me. It looks like a white husky, and then the other one has the typical husky colors. And they hear me coming because I'm talking. And when you talk on one end of the street, it kind of like, I don't know how you describe that. It's like a speaker. The street is shaped like that. So if I'm talking here, they can hear me across the street like that. So you don't want to talk real loud if you want to keep your business to yourself. Mom came out and told them to be quiet. I'm across the street, ma'am. They're barking at me. It's okay. Mommy's not happy. Lord have mercy. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to tell you right now. I got to get closer to home. Somebody is starting up a barbecue. I can smell I can smell charcoal briquettes. I can smell the lighter fluid in the air. Somebody's about to grill. You can smell it. I'm looking around. My beloved. The lady that owns the dogs. Just a second. Can't even see. Okay, just a second. She out there. Hold on. She out there with her 2 dogs. She got a walker. Somebody's burning something. Y'all better be careful burning. They're real strict about that. I take it back. Maybe they used lighter fluid to burn something and they went a little overboard, because now it's starting to stink like old wood. Excuse me. Yeah, they're burning behind my house. See, every year. Oh yeah, they're burning over there. They're burning over there. Okay. Hope they're doing it safely. Every year, this neighbor that lives behind me, he gathers all of his excess grass, twigs, and stuff like that. And then he puts it in a pile, and then he burns it. He puts it in a pile and burns it. And then he leaves the pile. He doesn't scrape it all once it cools off and put it in big plastic bags and get rid of it. Every year it's a rehashed. And now I got this human back here. I'd like to say a few things, but I'm going to control myself. Now, I know doggone well you are burning, and that fire is too big. It's not going to hurt me, but it's going to hurt you in that fence right there. I don't know what in the world people are thinking about. You better have a hose next to you. Meanwhile, right next to them is a basketball court, and the kids are trying to play basketball, and a big old puff of smoke is coming up while they're playing basketball. See, some people don't think. Pardon me for complaining. Thank you, God. I sit my blessed assurance down. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. If some people don't think, these nice little wings of hair that drive me absolutely crazy. They stick out like that. I put them behind my ear, put the scarf down, they just come sticking out like I'm about to take flight with my bat wings. I just got my mail, and I think one of them's from Social Security. So you know me, I gotta look at that. I got my electric bill, which is a credit. Department of Health and Human Services. Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Here's my first official letter, y'all. Official information from Medicare. Oh, they can't wait to get their hands on my money. They can't wait to go into my Social Security check and take out $200. They can't wait. But it is what it is. Y'all, excuse me a second. Oh, they can't wait. Y'all, excuse me. So let's see what Medicaid and Medicare have to say to me. It says, oh, they sent me a Medicare health insurance card, Part A and Part B. I haven't even signed up yet. And then it says, get ready for Medicare. Okay. If you do not want Part B medical insurance, check the box above top right. Sign your name can be blah, 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 blah. If you still have Part A, if you drop Part B, you'll get a new card. Well, I want Part A and Part B and Part D. And that's what they do. I don't know when they're going to start taking this money out. Get ready for Medicare. If you're turning 65 years old this year, you're going to be getting this. Now, how am I getting this in June when I turn 65 in October? I don't know what I believe. I'm just going to wait. Just give me a second. Is this normal? Hey, Gary Lee M. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hey, Brother Marquise Payne. Gary Lee M. Hey, Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness. Is that what normally happens? 3-4 months before your birthday, they send you a Medicaid card. Is that what happens? How in the world is that possible? I'm not 65 yet. They're greedy selves. I haven't even gotten a chance. I want Part D. I want Part A for Medicaid, Medicare. I want Part A. I want Part B. And I want Part D. I want Part D for prescriptions. These people so greedy. Hey, Shaney Rowe. Hey, Living for Jesus. Hi, the Bud Files. Hello, greedy. What is it is pink? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Greedy Gaming, before I delete you? What are you talking about? Autoclad y Política por Leonardo Lopez. Oh, I gotta look at the thing. Wait a minute. Wow, we walked for an hour and 20 minutes. No wonder my behind is tired. I walked almost twice. 4 and 4 is 18. No, not quite twice. Hi, A.B. Amar, A-I-B-E. M-A-M-A-R. Is that normal? Yeah, that's kind of weird. How in the world did you sending me a Medicaid card? You cannot start taking money out of my check in June. You start taking the money out of my check in Let me see. October. In September, a month ahead. So this can be some bull. This could be some bull stuff. This could be just a fake. But I'm certainly gonna find out. So I'm just looking at this thing. Hold on, let's look at this letter. Yeah, something looks kind of strange. Now this says it's from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, 7500 Security Boulevard, Baltimore, Maryland. Get ready for Medicare. In this package, you'll find your Medicare card and a booklet about your coverage. Your enclosed Medicare card shows when your coverage starts. Okay, it says when it starts. All right, okay. See, I had to read the letter first. See, I'm all kinds of suspicious. See, I don't know if anybody else is like me, but if something looks official, I still don't believe it. You know how many scams and people have, especially old people, especially a lot of us old people, been ripped off? So it says here, coverage starts December, October the 1st. Okay, that looks right. October the 1st. I still feel like in my head I'm 35 years old. I'm kind of sad in a way. That may sound kind of ignorant. I'm 64, but I feel like I'm 38 years old. Is that weird for anybody? Is there anybody like me that you're old, you know you're old, and you don't act the fool and pretend like you're young? Like if I didn't have all the excess wrinkles and I look 40, you know, I don't do that. Okay, it says, what do I need to know now? You have two main ways to get your Medicare coverage. Original Medicare includes Part A and Part B. You can buy supplemental coverage from a private company to help pay your out-of-pocket costs. You can also add drug coverage Part D, which is what I wanted to add. Medicare Advantage, a Medicare-approved plan from a private company that bundles your Part A and Part D, and usually drug coverage Part D. Plans may offer some extra benefits that original Medicare doesn't cover, like vision and hearing and glasses. Read the enclosed booklet to learn about Medicare and get more information before you decide. And then it says to turn the page over. Okay, I can get the original. Let me just turn this around because it doesn't have my name or anything on it. Here's what it looks like if you're 64. You have two choices. You can get the original and you can add Part D. You can do this, it costs you more money, and then you can add some extra stuff. This all I need right here is this. This what I need right here. Your doctor, you know, the hospital care, the doctor, and the meds. This what I need. This costs more money. I don't need all the extra, but I need this. So what I gotta figure out is how to add the Part D, which I think I'm gonna make me a phone call. And we want Part D. So now that I know the lingo, see, you get to see everything that's happened in my life. I just got this letter just now. I remember when you started Medicare, when you got your first letter, Grandma Lynn. So we want original Medicare and then add Part D. That's what we want. Oh, thank you, Father. But if you're wondering what your booklet's going to look like, according to what I'm looking at, this is what, if you're 64 years old and you know somebody that is, sorry, it's kind of windy. This is your Medicare book, boo-boo, for 2024. We'll talk about this on a live a little bit further. Okay? That's what we're looking like. For 10 years, I've been telling you, I share my everyday, ordinary life. Or sometimes I say, I share my everyday, ordinary, boring life. But yeah, we're coming into the, I can't believe I'm staring in the face of a Medicaid card. Oops. I better put it in my, it doesn't start till October 1st. See, I'm on the state coverage, the free state coverage, right? Because I qualify for that. So what I must make sure to do is let them know that I let them know about 2 weeks ahead of time or a month in advance to the free people. Hey, you can cut me off. You got to do that. If you don't do that, you're going to get in trouble. Don't do that. Don't be trying to have free and Medicare. That's stupid. Why are you doing that? Yeah, we got our Medicare card. I'd show it to you, but it's got all my information on it. And I've got hospital and medical as of October the 1st, according to the card that I'm looking at. I've got a plastic envelope I may have gotten from, that I may have gotten from the Dollar Tree. And in it, if this bug doesn't get out of my dang face. See, I'm about to get my fly swatter and kill your behind. I do not like bugs. Do you hear me? I like praying mantis. I like the praying mantis. But I don't like bugs of any kind. A bumblebee. We need a bumblebee. We need bees. Okay, I'll take bees because no bees, no vegetables. No bees, no fruits, no apples. Because they help with the pollination process. But I said to the Lord, I said, Lord, what is the purpose of a wasp? A wasp doesn't make honey, and a wasp can continually sting you over and over without mercy. I really don't want to get up because I'm tired. We walked for an hour and what did I say? An hour and 20 minutes? So, boy, they can't wait to get their damn hands on my money. I said it. We staked her up. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. I got a little piece of tape at first, but we got a little wire there, and we staked her up. I said I was going to do that, and I did. Look, we hardly got any of that. Remember, the bag was really big. Remember that bag was big. Why? Because we did also. Oh, it fell over, but let's check it. These things keep falling over. Hold on. I can straighten this out. Why is this thing all crooked? Hold on a second. Why are you all crooked? Okay. Yeah, it was really windy, so it looks kind of messy. Hold on. Let me straighten it out. Try to straighten it out. How dare you embarrass me while I'm live? But yeah, we mounded all this stuff up. We put all of that in there and we mounded them up like that. So there's been a whole bunch of soil, almost that whole bag. What was left? We got a little left, but this is looking a lot better. Remember how messy it was? So we got ourselves in order. There is a young man. He's talking, even though the person's right next to him. His ass is talking so doggone loud, I can hear him over here. Sorry. But anyways, here's our pepper plant, and the rest are potato plants. And then we have our tomato. And then over here, we have put some seeds. So what Granny's going to do right now. Oh, you know, can I just, hold on. Granny needs to rest her hand. I've been holding you in my hand for a while. Here it is. Can Grandma just put you down? When I first turn the water on, the water comes out hot. So I have to let the water run for a few seconds. Let me put you over here. I do not want to wet the camera. So The water comes out hot because underground is hot. I don't know, whatever way you want to call that. So I'm over here. Oops, I sprayed you a little bit. Sorry. Sorry if you got wet. I'm tired. So I gotta let the water run a little bit. Thank you for being here with me. I do appreciate it. Water is still warm. I don't want to put hot water on my plants. So I gotta let this run a little bit until the water doesn't feel quite as hot, but I'm gonna put it over my hands. Yeah, I got done with y'all and visited you, some of you on your lives or whatever. And then I came right back outside and I kept going with my plants. But it looks so much better. So what we're gonna do now, is leave you. Oh no, I can't leave you there because you get wet. Okay. Hold on. You can tell I'm tired because I'm all talking all weird. I'm tired. Gotta try to wipe that off. Hold on. There it is. Okay, perfect. So we just gotta do the first watering of the day before it gets too hot. First I do it with the full. Let's go around our potato plants. Ooh. Alright, and that pepper plant is in the corner over there. Oh, pepper plant is in the corner. And everything else. Oh, then we have some seeds over there. Way over there yonder, right there. Get out of my face, bug. Get out of my face. Get out of my face, sorry. If you don't get the heck away from me, I'm about to blast you. We have wasps. Wasp came up in my face and he's about to get a bath. Excuse me just a second. Hold on just a second. Okay. Yeah, what happened? Up there, hold on. If I can lift this up without dropping you, hold on. Up there, right up there, right there where I'm spraying. Right there where I'm spraying is some wasps that live between, see there? Between that metal roof and the wood is a nice wasp family. And when I come out here, if they think I'm making too much noise, they come right in my face. Oh, I got plans for their behinds. I'm getting 3 cans of wasp spray. And what you do is you wait till the sun is just about to set. Don't do it during the day. They're going to tear you up. That's our pepper plant. And we're going to go up there and I'm going to have a sprayathon. I'm going to put on some gloves. I got my old safety glasses from my job. Oh, I got plans. And I'm going to kick their behinds. Because I'm sick and tired of trying to water my plant. Here comes one. I'm like, all right. You want to be a pain in my hiney? I'm going to get you. I'm going to wait till you sleep. I'm going to wait till you all are all back in your nest. And then I'm going to tear your ass up. Oh, Miss Lynn, you're so evil. How could you do that to little wasps? They tore me up. They tore up my right upper thigh. One of them stung me real bad last year. I said, I'm gonna get you, your mama, and your daddy, and all your youngin'. You talking about the wasp now? I'm talking about bugs. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about these bugs as wasps. W-A-S-P. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You evil things. You can sting over and over. That's the thing I cannot stand about them. That's the thing I cannot stand. They can sting you and the stinger don't drop like it does with a bee. See, a bee will sting you and die. A wasp will sting you and laugh. Because they can sting you 10 times. They can sting you 100 times. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, here, I want to. So, yeah, as the weather gets warmer, they be out. And when it gets really hot, they come out looking for water. A wasp does. This is my itty bitty little tiny garden. This is peppers, though you can't see no peppers. We put the seeds in yesterday. But remember how big that bag was? See how small it is? All that soil in there. Yeah, Oh, Grandma was out here yesterday. And probably at the end of the week, we're going to take that little bottle. I'm trying to see what you're seeing. That bottle over there that's leaning somewhere over there. And we're going to fill this with water. We're going to mix it, put it in there, and we're going to feed. We do that every once in a while. I don't do that a lot. We're going to put that, I called my soil toward the end of the broadcast, and whenever I was talking, I was calling it, I made a mistake when I was talking. Y'all have to excuse me. Sometimes I call something the wrong thing. Am I allowed to make a mistake? Yes. I was calling the soil fertilizer at some point in my broadcast. This is the fertilizer. That's the soil. Fertilizer? Soil. But yeah, we're going to use this at the end of the week. I use it every 2 weeks or so. That stuff is potent, and it stinks like its name, fish. It smells nasty, but boy, oh boy, does it ever work. I use about a tablespoon and 2 gallons of water, shake it up really good and water, and then after I water with that little bit of water, I follow it with just regular water with nothing in it, just regular clean water. But yeah, they're looking pretty good, my friends. They're looking pretty good. So far, we're okay. I don't know. I don't have a green thumb. I just look at YouTube videos, and I look at some of your videos. Some of you have very nice gardens, like regular size gardens, and you do a lot better than I do. Today is day 6 of Grandma Lynn walking for weight loss. Tomorrow, God willing, will be day 7. We will have, not all in a row, but we will have accomplished an official by days counting week. We will have completed a week. What am I going to do now? I have absolutely no idea. I know I got to get in the shower and get cleaned up and everything like that. But I don't have anything else planned. I'm spitting. I'm sorry. I don't have anything else planned. I know one doggone thing. If I don't get a cup of water right now, if my behind don't get a cup of water. And bring my mail in. Hold on a second. Finally got quiet. Somebody probably gonna go in and get something to eat. Talk about them kids. Sometimes the kids are fine. I just tell the truth. Sometimes the kids are just fine. Ooh, I look flushed. Sometimes the kids are just fine, and sometimes they're a pain in the butt. Because what they do is they scream. I cannot stand that. Okay, where's my... I don't like this cup. I don't like that cup. I got to go in and get the other glass. My beloved. Thank you for being here with me. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Lord. I got my Dollar Tree glass. And we need, at least for me, after I get done walking for 1 hour and 20 minutes of walking, Not only does my blessed assurance need to sit down. Hey, Gary Liam. Yeah. Oh, we're getting those wasps, Gary Lee. We're getting those wasps. I had when I get stung, when I bruise, if I get a bruise, my bruises turn purple. When I bruise, it's not a pretty sight. It's not pretty. So they stung me. One of them wasps got me on my upper right thigh. The bruise was this big. See my face? I got a big fat head. Trust me, I have a huge head. I'm big, right? And this thing right here, that's how big the bruise was on my thigh. I was wearing a skirt and I said, I want to show you something. I was visiting with Tim. And I lifted up my skirt, and Mr. Tim took a look at my leg, and this is what Tim said. This is not, please forget. He said, "Oh shit." That's what he said. "Oh what I just said." He's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" I said one of them wasps. I said I was out there watering or whatever it is I was doing, and the thing just didn't like. I'm opening up my small refrigerator because this water is cold water. But yeah, they stung that thing stung the crap out of me. And then it was really the diameter. That's the thing that was weird. The diameter was really big, and then it rose up, it turned kind of pink. And the next day it started to turn purple. I had a big old, good thing it was on my upper thigh. I had a big old, looked like somebody punched me 50 times on my thigh. That's how ugly it was. Oh yes, indeed, it was terrible. Oh, nasty. Oh, terrible. So this is their year. Oh, this is a special year. Every year, I ask the apartment people. I call them the apartment people, the people I'm renting this rectangle from. I said to them, I said, "Look here. We have wasps. They know it. They know it." I said, "I need somebody to come because I try to go out my front door. They're diving at me." I'm explaining everything to them. Not in a disrespectful way, but I'm explaining. I don't want to get stung. I'm tired of trying to go out the back door. I'm trying to go out the back door, and here they come. Y'all pardon me, but if I don't do something when I'm thinking about it, I got my Medicaid card. If I don't put this Medicaid card in my wallet now, it'll be in my pocket. Then I'll wash this shirt I'm wearing, and it'll get towed up. So today it's official as far as receiving my Medicare health insurance, which takes effect October the 1st. My birthday's October the 25th, but it takes effect October the 1st. So I'm going to contact them because I want the Part B. The Part B. Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you, Lord. So we have been walking for 6 days. Tomorrow officially will be 7. We started out by walking for about 30 minutes the first day? Maybe 30 minutes. And then I was just talking and didn't realize how long I was walking, and we got up to about 40 minutes. So we did 44 minutes yesterday, roundabout. The day before that, Day 4, we walked for about 44 minutes. Day 5, we walked for 45 minutes. Today is day 6. We walk for 1 hour and 20 minutes. We normally stop at the church while walking. I said, no, I go because my body feels good, like I can endure a little more. You just feel what your body talks to you. Your body tells you, stop, I'm tired, my calves are sore. Your body will tell you. My body said, you can walk for a few more minutes. I'm like, all right. So we just kept walking, and we got past the school a little bit. I said, that's it. I started to get really tired. My body told me to stop. So we stopped and turned around and came back home. You see? But before you take one step, what do you have to do? Ring a ding ding to Mr. or Ms. Physician. Hey, I'm thinking about taking on a walking regimen. I'd like to start by 10-15 minutes a day, doctor. What do you think? Well, you might want to come in. We want to give you a physical and check you out and see if you can do that. Check with your doctor. Also, before you change your diet, I told you I'm getting into the intermittent fasting, which is what I was doing in North Carolina 6 or 7 years ago, 10 years ago altogether, where you eat your first meal at a certain time, your first, your second. You may eat twice a day. You may snack a little as your first meal with an apple or a cup of yogurt with fruit. And then you have your quote unquote main meal of the day in the middle. And then maybe in the early evening between 6 and 8 p.m., you choose the time if you so select to do these things after checking with your doctor, right? So I usually start at about 11 o'clock with a little something, a half a turkey sandwich. And then in the middle is the main meal. Like I think yesterday we had some slices of turkey with cheddar cheese. We had some Bush's baked beans. We had 3/4 of a cup of the collard greens, no bread. And then I forget after that what we had, but we got hungry a little bit after. So we had the Tillamook vanilla yogurt with half a banana sliced up and with some frozen fruit, which included strawberries and blueberries and raspberries. And we mixed that up, and it was a pretty sizable cup, but I didn't end up eating all of it. I was full. The thing that this is doing for me, this is just me now. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just sharing what I do, is as the portions are a little bit smaller, as the portions are a little bit smaller, my stomach is shrinking on the inside. And I'm causing my stomach to shrink down a little bit as I eat a little quantity-wise, weight-wise, a little less. You see, now that's just my personal choice. You don't have to do anything that I'm talking about at all. If you're happy with the way you are, that's fine. But the way my stomach was feeling, the way I was physically feeling, I'm like, oh no, I got to do something here because I feel terrible. To help with hunger pangs, if you will, here's these celestial seasonings. Raspberry, here are the flavors. Raspberry Zinger, Country Peach Passion, Wildberry Zinger, True Blueberry, Black Cherry Berry. You see, I'm bored having the same tea. Maybe consider something like this. Again, don't put anything in your body that's different. Talk to your physician about anything, even including tea, including natural herbs and supplements. Talk to your doctor, especially if you're on medications. You don't want to put anything in your body different in your body if you are on medications. You give the phone call to your doctor. And then we have the Celestial, the Jammin' Lemon Ginger. We got these right here. Oh, yes, indeed. I can have this all day, all night. There's no limit on this. Hi, the Oracles channel. Hi, the Oracle. Yeah, intermittent. Yep, exactly. The Oracles channel said apple cider suppresses the hunger pangs. Yep. I have apple cider vinegar too. Sometimes I have water, a cup of water with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I'll squeeze the lemon and have water, lemon water. It just depends on how I feel. We started at 189 pounds. We're going to do tomorrow. I'll be brave. I'll be brave. Tomorrow after we go, God willing, in the name of Jesus Christ, Lord willing, it's all up to the Father whether he grants us another day. What we'll do tomorrow is I started when I got on the scale and weighed, instead of the 185, I've been steady weighing 184, 185. I got on the scale and weighed 189. And I said this to you already. I said to myself as I looked down at the scale and the weight, I said, that's too close to 200. That's the exact words that came out of my mouth and out of my head. That's for me. That's too close to 200 pounds. I can't do this. And that's when I started. I'm like, no, we can't do this no more. No, we got to make a change. This year we're going to be 65. God willing, if he lets me get it to 70, God willing, that's 5 years from 70. I can't keep going up like that. Now I can talk a little more freely. Remember when we were walking, there was the 2 dogs, and the dogs were barking at me because I was across the street. They could hear me at the end of the street. The lady comes out and she's yelling at her dogs to be quiet. It's irritating to her that they're just barking, and she doesn't see me. She doesn't see me yet, but the dogs are barking because they can hear me. I'm talking to you on the cell phone, walking. That's why they're barking. They can hear a pebble. They got excellent hearing. She comes outside. She has a walker. And then she is holding on to the walker and she's trying to do something outside. Excuse me. I was taken aback as I looked at her. I was taken aback. I ain't going to say, maybe you know what I'm thinking about. I'm just looking at her. I'm sorry I'm hot. I was just looking at her, struggling with that walker. I just pray that the Lord is going to assist her and that God, in the name of Jesus Christ, is going to help her. Amen. But there are a lot of elderly people that have the walker with the wheels, that have a cane, and they worked since they were teenagers until well into their 50s, and the body, depending on your genetics, the genetics of your family, sometimes the body will break down. Or like the title the other day, I changed the title to Grandma Lynn Walking, but it's use it or lose it. It's use it or lose it, beloved. Whether a person, I'm not saying you, but whether a person decides to switch up their diet a little bit, whether they decide to start drinking more water, whether a person decides, when you're full, we all do, to push the plate and take the rest to go if you're at a restaurant. The old saying is, eat to live. It's not live to eat. It's eat to live. And changing the relationship between you, whoever you are, and food. If, like me, food makes you happy, certain foods make me happy. I'm sitting back there eating, you know. No, I don't weigh. Yeah, you consult your doctor. That's right. Yeah, but I'm 5'10", and at 100, I don't know what I weigh now. But this is what Grandma looks like. Yeah, this is what I look like. And if you notice, it's smaller. Remember, it was out to here. You remember? Yeah, we've been trying to work it out. We're trying to work this out. We're trying to get rid of this. I'm 5'10". When I first weighed myself 7 or 8 days ago, I weighed 189 pounds on my scale. I weighed 189. I'm 5'10". At least I think I still am 5'10". I could have shrunk. I don't know. Because as you get older, you shrink. You can shrink when you get older. So what we're trying to do, the Oracles channel, is we're trying to get back minimally to our 184, 185 pounds, which is where I was. The ideal weight for somebody like me in my body is 178 pounds. 178, which is only 11 pounds. But 178, my stomach will still stick out a little bit, but I can fit most of my size 16 clothes, even a few of my size 14 skirts. The lowest I should weigh is 172. If I get under 172, I don't look right. If you think my face looks kind of skinny, my face gets all sunk in. I don't look right. I don't look right if I weigh like 160 something pounds. I look terrible. If you think that my wrinkles are showing now, yeah, the little bit of fat under my chin is a little bit smaller, but I'll look more wrinklier. You know, when you lose weight, your face will sink in. Oh yes, indeed. My ideal weight, as far as I can tell, unless my body shape has changed, is 178 pounds at 5'10". 178 is the ideal weight for me. I can comfortably fit almost all of my clothing at about 178. The lowest I should weigh, in my humble opinion, is 172. About 172. 168 is really cutting it close. Oh, yeah. I can't weigh 165. I don't look right. I don't look right. I'm big. I got size 11 feet. I'm a big, yeah, I got big old hand. Trust me. The circumference of my head is about the circumference. If you measure my head, it is the size of like a waist of a very skinny woman. I'm telling you. So I face the reality of my size, and see, you can't go by what the media or some of these people say. Everybody's body shape is different. See? So, oh, you should weigh 140 if you're 5'4". Well, wait a minute. You got to look at the person in their body. You could naturally have a bigger rear end or a bigger chest. You could, for a female, you could have naturally a bigger rear end or a bigger chest. So maybe you could weigh 10 pounds more. You're naturally going to weigh 10 pounds. Just look at your body and how it looks in clothing. You know what I mean? You can't, don't starve yourself. Well, I've always weighed 110 pounds. Yeah, but you're 47 now. You know what I mean? Come on now. Take each case individually. There are some men that work out. There are men and women that, I'm talking about bodybuilders. Bodybuilding men have a nice trim little waist and a flat stomach because they're weightlifting, and they eat thousands of calories, and they're weightlifting, and they look really teeny, but they're heavy in that muscle. So you may look at a man that's been working out for 15 years and he looks really slim. And then another man that doesn't work out, they're the same height and he's really slim. They can both wear a size in a man's pant, a size 14. I'm just making up this. Muscle man and thin man, their waist size is the same. But the man that's muscular is dense, is heavy in muscle, and can weigh more than the other man. Oh yes, indeed. So it's a case by case basis. Please don't think that, oh, I'm 5'7", I must weigh 115 pounds. Are you kidding me? It's a case by how do you look? Does your face look all sunk in? You know what I mean? Do your arms look all, you know what I mean? Like that. Just an individual case. Don't go by what everybody, you know what I mean? You know how you feel and how you feel in your clothes. Let me be quiet. I'm getting in all your business. But yeah, for me, 178 is ideal. I'll have a little belly, but it won't be protruding beyond my chest. So 172 is great, but that's it. I don't like to weigh 160 something. I've tried it and I look like a skeleton. I got pictures of myself where I look like a freaking skeleton. I was weighing 161 pounds or something like that. I look horrible. I look horrible. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that again. The other thing, I know you've heard this over and over. We're going to go in about 1 minute, a couple of minutes. The other thing to consider, drink a lot of this, honey. Besides this, you talk to your doctor before taking anything. This is just tea. So you don't get bored with different drinks. I haven't had a cup of coffee in about 4 or 5 days. I tried to have a little coffee watered down. I can have coffee once a week, but I chose to stop at the moment. I was going to tell you that when we come back from our walk tomorrow, we'll get on the scale and see how we did after 7 days of walking and intermittent fasting. Intermittent. Let me see. Right now it's 11:30, so I don't feel hungry. In about an hour at about 12:30 my time, I'll have something, maybe a turkey sandwich again with a little side of collard greens. If I don't feel like the turkey sandwich, I will have just the turkey with a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese on it, two or three slices of deli turkey, collard greens, and beans, and that will be the meal. Thank you so very. I don't know how to leave because for some reason, I don't feel like stopping the screen, but I have to do it. Thank you so very much for tuning in to day number 6 of the Grandma Lynn Walking for Weight Loss. I'm very grateful that you did. Thank you so very much. And I want you to know that we were on June the 10th. We had 789 watch hours on June the 10th. On June the 11th, 803 watch hours. June the 12th, 863 watch hours. So it's slowly going up. That's what all of you did. Thank you so very much. Love y'all. Just for now. Take care. Just for now.